More Horizon Zero Dawn coming your way today, folks. And I'll keep them coming even faster if you hit them like and subscribe buttons. Alright, let's go.
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Well, here I am.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Blasphemy, sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
Interesting. So she made it for us. Might she actually be a real mother in the end? That would be interesting. Although I don't think that's gonna be the case. Let's see. So we can choose who to honor. Ourselves? No, definitely not. My mother, we do not know her. For Rost, yeah, I'm gonna honor Rost. That guy has meant everything to Aloy up to now. He deserves it.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
See, I can't put my finger on it,
I have some questions for him.
but it does remind me of something of a Chinese tradition. Hey, where did the lanterns go? Did they just disappear? Oh man, it would have been cool if they had remained in the sky for a little while longer. Hey, Teersa.
Aloy, now that the blessing has been made, you and I finally have a moment to speak. I hope the ceremony wasn't too unpleasant for you, given your circumstances.
No, actually, I'm very thankful for this. It meant nothing, no. I hated it, no. I found it beautiful. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's show some compassion.
I can't say it was comfortable, but I could see the beauty of the ritual, even so.
It takes a generous heart, Aloy, to commend a ritual that venerates all that you were denied.
All I'm saying is that it didn't bother me. I have bigger things to worry about than hearing the Nora mumble about their mothers.
I see. I imagine you must have questions for me then.
Oh, so many questions. Let's start with the obvious one, even though I'm 99% sure we're not gonna get an answer. Why was I cast out?
Why was I made an outcast at birth, Teersa? What crime could I have committed even before I was born?
Aloy, this is not a question I can answer.
Why not? It's simple enough. And what about my mother? Is she here tonight, watching me? Or is she dead? Is she here? Or nowhere?
I am sure your mother is here with us, if only in spirit.
That's not really an answer, is it? Just so you know, Teersa, the reason I'm here is to get answers. Real ones. And when I win the proving, I will demand them.
I know, Aloy. I would expect nothing less.
She actually seems kinda happy about it. She doesn't want to answer right now. That's probably against the law or something she has sworn to protect. Some secret, probably. But if we win, she seems more than willing to answer the questions.
It surprises me the tribe lets outcasts run in the proving. It's not like the Nora to be so hospitable.
It has always been law that any child outcast has this right, as a means to rejoin the tribe. So far as I know, however, you are the first ever to exercise this right.
I'm not surprised. I doubt many outcast children survive long enough in the wilds to come of age.
I think, rather, it is because child outcasts are so rare. In all my years, I've only known of one other child who was cast out. A boy of 13, who killed his mother. But at the proving 5 years later, he did not appear.
No. I'd be surprised if he survived very long on his own.
But at least he had a chance. Other tribes would have simply executed him. It may be hard for you to accept, Aloy, but the practice of shunning is, relatively speaking, humane.
Oh, is it? Try it out for 18 years, Teersa, and then let me know what you think.
Interesting. So, wow, lots of info here in this small conversation bit. Only one other child has been outcasted ever. Something tells me we are going to encounter him during the course of this story. Also, we are 18 years old. This is the first time we are learning this in this game. Because Aloy says 18 years she has been an outcast. And also, that other boy, it was he was 13 when he killed his mother. And then it was 5 years till he could run to the in the proving again. Anyway, let's ask about Rost now.
What about Rost? Why was he made an outcast?
So, he never told you?
He said he swore an oath never to speak of it.
Yes. As did I, and the other matriarchs. I'm sorry, Aloy, but Rost's past is another secret I must keep from you.
What else is new?
This is actually one of those mysteries that I really, really want to learn about. I mean, Rost is honorable. Everybody seems to like him. The matriarch, the other members of the tribe, he is following the law to the letter. So what the heck could he have done to be outcasted for life and still be so likable by everybody? Let's ask about the matriarchs. That's the final thing we can ask about.
Rost told me that matriarchs don't just lead the tribe. What else do you do?
We teach, offer counsel, give blessings. When necessary, we judge. Our only concern is the welfare of the tribe. Among our number this year, we count 3 high matriarchs and some 30 lesser matriarchs.
What's the difference?
Matriarchs are grandmothers with 2 generations of living progeny. But a high matriarch is a great-grandmother with 3 or more generations to her name. Thus do we speak for generations, lending our opinions weight. The high matriarchs most of all.
So, the more children you have, the more authority you get? I guess that's one way to decide who leads a tribe.
Why would there be any other?
Okay, I'm not even gonna bother answering that, but interesting. So if one matriarch wanted to seize power from another one, all she had to do was plot to kill one of her children, and thus one high matriarch would immediately become a simple matriarch. Very interesting. Maybe it will play a part in the story later on. In any case, last question. Lansra hates me.
Why does Lansra hate me so much?
She is a woman of extreme opinions. More than that, I cannot say.
It's not my fault that I was born, or that the matriarchs decided to cast me out.
I side with you in this matter, but there are differences of opinion, and any vote of the high matriarchs requires a majority.
Which means we do not have a majority because there's 3 matriarchs and we only have 1 on our side.
I should be going. I'm sorry if I've been too harsh. It's just, I've wanted answers for so long.
I know, child. You're not the only one who's waited years for this day. I will be praying for your success.
Alright, we can talk to Erend. You know what? It's probably going to be more of a talking episode, I guess, here, but I think you guys are going to enjoy this. We have to learn about this world. This is what makes my playthroughs interesting, I think. So let's talk to Erend, see if we can get any new information from him.
That blessing wasn't bad. Nice and short, anyway. But I know a half-dozen Oseram tinkers who could put on a better fireworks show. Oops. I hope I'm not throwing a wet blanket on your sacred ritual. It was nice. Really.
Yeah, I do not care about it too much, so do not worry about it. Anyway, it seems we cannot get any new info out of him. Let's just go.
Yeah, well, good luck in that proving thing. Maybe I'll see you in Meridian someday. Who knows?
Yeah, so you've asked me 1,000 times already. Can we talk to this guy? That's the envoy, that's the Karja that came to read the apology.
Your blessing was most illuminating. I've never seen its like. A rare gift indeed.
But you don't believe in Allmother, do you?
Usually the distance between our tribes shrouds Nora ways from Karja eyes. But here among you, I see a beauty that shines true. Perhaps Naman is right after all, that the sun's light brightens all lands and all peoples.
Who's Naman?
One of my brethren, who believes the sky is wide enough for the faiths of all tribes.
Well, the first anti-racist, I guess. Alright, ooh, lots of things we can learn here. Probably about the Karja, let's see. Remember, the Karja is the tribe that has fought wars with both Nora, our tribe, and, well, not our tribe, but the tribe we will soon become a member of, and the Oseram. So they are the kind of, I don't know, the kind of type of tribe that wages war against everybody, I guess.
Who is the Sun King you speak for?
His Luminance Avad is the 14th king of the Radiant Line. His light envelops the sky and everything beneath it. He is the chosen of the sun. By his divine rule, we are given sight and purpose.
You speak highly of him. Do you know him well?
By his nature, he is unknowable and infallible. We are his instruments, not his companions. I have been in his presence, but we draw down our hoods so as not to behold his light directly.
He's the sun, he has total power, and no friends. That couldn't go wrong.
Yeah, I love how Aloy is very modern in her opinions. It's like she has lived in today's world. Alright, so how about the 13th Sun King?
If your Sun Kings are so infallible, how do you explain the crimes of the last king?
Well, the sun's glory is a great and brazen crown for a vessel as small as a man. If the vessel is flawed, indeed in the burial caves, one can see the skulls of the past kings are cracked, trialed and fired in the sun's kiln. That can be too much for any man to bear, even a ruler of men.
So the sun can make bad choices like anyone else?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, not the sun. Oh, interesting question. So there's a Sun King. Is there a Sun Queen?
Has there ever been a Sun Queen?
Many wives and consorts, of course. Or, oh, you mean for the sun to choose a queen? This has not happened.
Why not?
The sun is masculine, of course, and so would choose its heirs thus.
It's a light in the sky. I've never seen anything dangling from it. I don't know if you've noticed, but women run things around here.
Well, Avad took a woman as captain of his vanguard, the first to hold such an honor.
You mean Erend's sister, Ursa. From what he told me, she sounds formidable.
Oh, formidable indeed. A woman, and an outsider as well.
She might make a fine Sun Queen, given a chance.
A sun... Oh, no.
I'm cracking this guy up, am I not? Man, he is not even thinking of the possibility of a woman presiding over his tribe. Something tells me he'll be surprised during this story. Or maybe we'll become a Sun Queen. Oh, wow. Hold that thought.
Who are you, Sun Priest?
I am the Reverend Erend. The glory of the Karja is the sun's glory, reflected. We sun priests are but glimmers of its great light.
You just said a lot, but you didn't tell me anything.
My apologies. My duty is to carry out the will of the sun, by serving its emissary among us, the Sun King. I comfort those who walk by the light of day, and I travel to those in far reaches whom the light barely touches, bearing warmth.
Yeah, still not saying a lot. This guy would make a fine lawyer. He can talk all day without actually saying anything.
So you live in Meridian?
I do. Where better to mark the sun's divine passage than where the sandstone glows in the light of its passing? I was raised in the Mesa's great shade, its wild bird markets and metal cellars, spices and colored silks.
Sounds impressive.
Oh, you should behold it. And you can if you make the journey. At His Luminance's order, we have flung its gates open to all.
Any Nora who leaves the sacred land becomes an exile. But hey, who knows where I'll end up.
Remember this thing, though. That's important. Everybody who leaves the area we are currently in becomes an exile, so he's not welcome back.
Did you come all this way just to deliver your Sun King's speech?
It is my duty, and also my honor, to carry the light of atonement to those we overshadowed and wronged. I swallowed my fear, but it re-emerged. I am glad Erend van Guardsman made this journey. He is my shield, a good man.
Why were the Karja at war with the Nora?
Under the 13th Sun King, the Karja had no peace with any tribe. His luminance has sent those days to dusk. We must renew the light that binds us, though few volunteered to come here.
The Nora scare you. They're good at making people feel unwelcome.
It's said one soldier died for every Nora taken alive. But I see you can be as calm as you are fierce.
Yeah, watch out for me. So we were right, actually. He admitted as much that his tribe, the Karja, was actually very bloodthirsty. During the reign of the previous king, mind you, not now.
This has been illuminating, but I should get going.
You have already been blessed, but may the dawn find you, the day warm you, and the dusk have light to guide your path.
I actually love how those small ironies that that Aloy says that this has been illuminating. This guy talking about the sun like for half an hour right now. This has been definitely illuminating, if anything. Alright, so now for the main dish. Let's talk to Olin again. This guy does not want to divulge any information. Let's see if that changes now.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Erend told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
Somehow, I believe he's got a lot of things to hide, but let's see. 2 questions.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Asuram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
Oh, he definitely knows something.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
So actually, while we get the option to call him out on this, I don't know what else it could have been. Like, his reaction when the focus quote-unquote malfunctioned, it was actually very honest, as if it actually did malfunction. He was in pain, he didn't try to hide anything, but I don't know, why are you lying to me? Never happened to me. Let's try and be gentle, because he's definitely dodging up to now. Let's see if we can gently squeeze information out of it.
Mine's never malfunctioned, and I've had it since I was a child.
So yours is in better shape then? I'm sure the land here is full of relics. Seeing how you Nora are too scared to delve the ruins.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never said I think that.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
Really? Might it be that you want to keep the advantage of knowledge all for yourself? Maybe.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Erend needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking, that's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the king's court. That's all.
Wow, he is not a people's person, for sure.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should... try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
Oh, come on, that was way too obvious. You saw him just before he said that phrase. He looked right and left as if he wanted to make sure nobody could hear what he just said, and he said essentially that tomorrow is going to be our last day and we should enjoy it. He is planning an attack or something. Okay guys, this is the enemy. We do not know it yet, obviously, but I'm fairly certain of it. Olin is with the bad guys, and if he's close to Erend, the other Oseram guy, oh man. Everybody, I want to thank you for sharing this episode of Horizon Zero Dawn with me. And remember, every like and subscription really means a lot to a small channel like mine. Okay then, catch you next time guys.